Rouses Point is a quaint little village nestled on the historic Lake Champlain in the most northern corner of the Champlain Valley. Since 1873, Canada and Vermont have been drawing families and tourists to this hidden destination. Now, 139 years later, approximately 2,400 locals are still proud to call Rouses Point home.
Rouses Point is a special place, I think, because it is very family-oriented as far as, you know your neighbors, you know your children's friends, you know your people at church.
I just like this area. I love being close to the lake. I love that I can go out at 10 o'clock at night and walk the streets and not worried that there's somebody behind me that I have to look out for. It's safe to me. It's home.
I think anybody that lives in their community should be proud of their community and try to do as much as they can to enhance it and to make it a better place to live.
If we could do that, build a strength in the awareness of your community. And part of that strength being pride, not just what it is today, but what it was. Because what it was is why it is what it is today, isn't it?
On the outside, what used to be a vibrant tourism spot has dwindled to what some may call a ghost town. Luckily, Rouses Point still has locals on the inside who are determined to show the village's potential in their own way.
Rouses Point's been working with several grants to do revitalization for the area. They're working on the D&H project, which will restore our train station for those coming through the border and stopping. That'll be their first site that they see when they come into town.
It is actually going to be a museum of all kinds of displays and information. It isn't just going to be a railroad museum, because it is owned by the village and the Historical Society is going to man it.
Currently, Pratt Street has all above ground wiring, so all that wiring will go below ground. It'll get decorative street lighting to match Lake Street, and it'll just kind of tie in with the D&H Railroad. The revitalization of the D&H has skeptics, and it has people that are absolutely for the revitalization. Some people say that it's taxpayers' money spent ill. And the money's there, the state's offering it, it's for revitalization. It's there for all towns in New York to go out and grab it. So by Rouses Point going out and grabbing it, we're not costing our taxpayers any more money. We're bringing something into the town. We're making something out of it.
It's going to be a place for people to come to learn the history of Rouses Point. And yes, we still are a very important part of Rouses Point, because I think that living in Rouses Point on this beautiful Lake Champlain is certainly a plus.
Rouses Point is trying to involve residents of all ages in the community through a series of events called the Summer Concert Series. The events incorporate different cultural backgrounds as an effort to increase local tourism.
It brings people to Rouses Point, and it gives the young people and the older people, something to do. I think that it's important. Well, this gets people to come to Rouses Point and gets people to enjoy just a nice evening.
The Summer Concert Series is only a small part in Rouses Point's plan for future tourism.
I think the village has done a great job in showing the lake off as an asset and putting a nice pier out on Montgomery Street. The revitalization will just change the town and what type of town it is. It'll become a residential area for people to come to instead of a place where they just live because they work here.
It has been nearly 7 years of struggle since Wyeth Pharmaceuticals, now known as Pfizer, announced its closure. It is evident that locals will not give up their search for relief.
It's a community effort, and that's what we need. We need more community efforts, and I think it's working out very well.
They need something happy. They faced a big closure with Pfizer, so they need something to look forward to, and I think that the revitalization makes our town nice. It makes people want to stay here.
And it's going to take a practical eye. It's going to take a lot of know-how, and I think heart. Rouses Point has a heartbeat and it has a pulse. And if you feel that pulse, you're going to be good for this village.